Welcome to the Entrepreneurial CPA Show, where we take a deep dive of the knowledge needed to break through the box and become the world-changing entrepreneur we know you want to be. As always, we got to hit you up with the theoretical and practical skills you need to punch right above your weight. I'm Garrett, your entrepreneurial CPA, and I'm here with the undisputed Dr. Blockchain, Dr. Sean. He knows everything and anything blockchain related. Today's show is brought to you by our amazing sponsors, Prolera, reminding you that CPE doesn't have to be a grind, nor should it. Hay & Rock Solutions, they provide you the roadmap to advisory services at your firm, and Accounting Fly. If you're a firm looking for help in the hiring or a job candidate looking for that next job, they can help you out. Reach out to them. Now, in today's show, we're going to talk about managing the hype of all this technology that's coming. Blockchain, RPA, cryptocurrency. So, Dr. Sean, as always, kick us off to get started.
Awesome, Garrett. Thanks for that. And I mean, obviously, right, there's a whole bunch of new and emerging technology out there right now in the marketplace, from blockchain, AI, RPA, Bitcoin, automation at a large. And so it's awfully important, I think, to be able to both be up to date on these tools, but to also be able to manage the hype cycle that is always going to come as these new tools enter the marketplace, get adopted by firms, and then as they get onboarded and put into action by firms, as those obstacles do pop up, right? And so right now we are sort of going down from that hype cycle, right? From blockchain, that was all of the buzz in 2017 and the first half of 2018, right? Because the tool itself, blockchain, is not always a perfect answer for each business problem. And actually, right now, at the current stage where blockchain is at, the current tools and processes could actually be more efficient, cheaper, and actually more business-oriented. But even as we're going through this sort of downturn and that phasing out of that hype cycle and buzz, it is even more important now to really sort of keep yourself up to date as to what is happening on the back end, right? Because there's a lot of work going on in the broader blockchain ecosystem right now in terms of building out new applications, new blockchain options, and more on the head right here. These new applications and options out there are being built out for enterprise use, right? Because the blockchain itself, sort of the first blockchain, the one that runs Bitcoin, that was not built for a corporation to actually use, right? Or to onboard or to actually put into place. But now, as all of these companies and individuals and funds have been put into the space, there are options out there and applications that are being built solely for business and enterprise use. So even though we are sort of coming down over that blockchain high and buzz, there's actually more going on right now on the back end that I believe in 2019, 2020, and in 2021 could actually lead to more firms onboarding.
Yeah, I mean, there's so much talk around on blockchain and RPAs and these technologies. At times, for the practitioner side, it can feel overwhelming. But there's two main things we got to be made aware of. One, these changes aren't going away; they're here. And as we get ready for it, if you feel like you're changing right now, you're probably not changing fast enough. You need to embrace change a little bit more than you ever have in the past, because they're coming fast. And the second part is really devote time and energy to learning about these technologies, so you don't feel overwhelmed by them. So you don't hear the word RPA and say, I don't know what that is. You can use RPAs this upcoming busy season to really save yourself and your firm a ton of time. But yeah, I think Dr. Sean, like you said, blockchain, it's an amazing technology change, huge transition to what we've done before. But yeah, it wasn't built for the business world, but now the business world's kind of looking at it and saying, how do we apply this across a full set of services? And a lot of those services are going to be financial in nature, which is going to impact CPA firms and our clients, whether it's smart contracts, tracking of inventory, receivables and payables across companies, organizations. All those pieces are kind of coming together to hit our profession hard. So when we're sitting in our firms, this fall, getting ready for another busy season, it's spend some time thinking about, how do I learn more about these technologies? How do I shape my mind around how they're going to impact my firm, and get ready to deal with them? Don't put your head in the sand, because they're coming hard and fast. So Dr. Sean, with all this, we kind of went through what they are, why it's important to learn them. What do you think are some of the best ways firms can learn more about all these technologies coming, whether it's AI, blockchain, cryptocurrency, RPAs, the list goes on and on?
I'd say probably the best and most obvious answer to that question is to call us, right? But on top of that, right, there are some excellent, programs out there, both at the AICPA level and by other open source platforms out there. Coursera, Khan Academy, there are endless choices out there to sort of get you up to speed in a manner that's both affordable and actually doable, right? For folks who are working, right? Because all of us have actual jobs, and other items going on. So there are options out there. There are programs, again, built out by the AICPA and the IMA, built for people working in accounting and in finance, and other open source options out there to help you get more either just overview background on this stuff or more hands-on actual sort of using it, depending on your interest area.
Nice, because I think there's both of these services are going to come and open up new. Once again, how do we have more time to transition away from the compliance work? We've got to leverage these technologies to do that. We got to do the compliance work faster and more efficient, and these technologies are ways that allow us to do that unlike never before. So I'm really excited to watch these unfold already, and there's more and more companies coming out with solutions for this area. And I think one of the hottest is RPAs. We'll see a lot of, you've done a lot of stuff with RPAs and the AICPA, helping people understand that, embrace it. Now, one more thing, Dr. Sean, before we go, speaking of all this technology, don't you have a new book coming out about this type of stuff?
I do, actually, and it was published last week. So now it's available on Amazon. And so in this book, what I cover is how folks working in accounting and in finance can harness sort of these overall changes, right? Both on the IT side of things with automation, AI, and with blockchain, and also the changing expectations of the end users to actually add some current value and to actually be able to help companies make better choices going forward.
I like it. I'll have to like I said, I'm still waiting for my signed copy.
It's coming. It's coming.
Good. For all us audience out there, go grab Dr. Sean's book. And like we said,
link below. Yeah.
Yeah. There'll be a link for it. When it comes to dealing with the technology hype, you got to accept the fact that the technology's here. You need to embrace it. You need to learn about it. And you need to take that hard look and say, you know what? If I think I'm changing, I'm not changing fast enough. So that's our thoughts for today. We hope you made a little more comfortable with all these technologies changes and understanding the hype. If you got questions like we just talked about, reach out to us. Dr. Shaw and myself, we're happy to help. I know in the fall we do a ton of training, education. We did a whole week of blockchain webinars, all kinds of knowledge that you need. Feel free to reach out to us. And if you want to keep the learning going and really see how this applies to you and your firm to make you more successful, check out our entrepreneurial groups. Become that entrepreneur, become that advisor to your clients you deserve to be. There's a link below in the post. Check it out. I promise you'll enjoy it. It'll help your career grow. As always, don't forget, click to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Stay informed, up to date with the latest episodes. And as always, we challenge you to take action today to change the world and invest in yourself.